Finally, guys, at long last, I have a new Childish album. Oh my gosh, if you know me at all, I've been a Childish fan for years. I first was introduced to Donald Glover, I think 8th, 7th grade. My brother Chan and Cody, they used to always show me their sketch comedy thing on YouTube called Derek Comedy or the Mystery Team, whatever you prefer. And I just loved watching all their videos. They were so hilarious. And then I found out they had a movie that came out like 2009, and that was on Netflix for a while there. It was on Hulu, it may, I don't know if it's still there, but I used to watch the heck out of it. And then I finally listened to Freaks and Geeks, and that's the one that made me fall in love with Childish. And from that day on, Childish has been my boy. Oh my god. And I mean, if you know me at all, or you follow me on any social media, you know that my personal accounts are Childish Corbino. Cody and Chandler gave me that nickname forever ago, and it's stuck. Childish has had many albums. He's got his EP, he's got Cam, Cul-de-sac, Royalty, Stone Mountain Kauai, Because the Internet, and I've just loved all of them. Royalty, not so much. There's a few songs on there that I'm like, yeah, okay, I'm down for it, but I'm just not feeling it 100%. But the beginning of senior year, he came out with Stone Mountain Kauai, and I was like, oh my god, I love this. But then throughout senior year, there was just nothing else. No singles, nothing. I was like, okay, that's a little odd. No Childish ever. And then I started hearing things about him not doing music anymore. And then he doesn't do music anymore. I'm like, what? And this is wrong. This is impossible, right? This isn't correct. It can't be. But it was, at least for that time being. And then, when was that? Early summer, I believe it was. Maybe June-ish. I find out, hey, yo, Childish just made his first tweet ever and forever, and it's sending us a link to that Pharos app talking about buy the tickets, and I was like, god, they're so expensive, but god, I want to go, and it's so far, I wouldn't even be able to afford it, and even if I wanted to, I wouldn't be able to go because it sold out so quick. Oh my gosh, I think they said it was like one of the fastest selling out concerts in forever, and it was cool because no one was allowed to take their phones into it. It was in Joshua Tree, California, and he had like a dome type thing going on, and it had effects on the, oh my gosh, it was just so cool to be immersed into that. And just recently he released on the Pharos app like a VR type thing, and you get to look around and see the sky just completely spin around and see people behind you. I love that about the VR type technology we got, and I got to experience him doing, I believe it was Me and Your Mama, I believe that's the song. He looked crazy, like some witch doctor type dude, but it was so dope and I loved it. And then it was like, hey, yo, Pharos isn't happening anymore. And I was like, what? Why not? But then he was like, but this is coming out called Me and Your Mama, and he dropped that, and then he was like, it's called Awaken Your Love. It's not even called Pharos. I don't really understand what the whole Pharos thing was about, really. But anyways, Me and Your Mama, I was like, I'm figuring I'll grow to it, but this isn't Childish. And like, I knew it wasn't going to be. I knew he was done with rap. And then he dropped Redbone. Redbone definitely made me come more around to it. I really enjoyed Redbone. Me and Your Mama, it's good. I've definitely grown more to it, but it's definitely not up there. Redbone I really like. And then finally last night I stayed up. I was so tired. I stayed up to midnight just so I could officially download the album. First thing this morning I started just listening to it. I actually really love this album. It's definitely passed up Royalty, but that's not very hard. Royalty is my least favorite. Yeah, this isn't Childish's rap, but it's still really good and soulful, and like, I think everyone's saying that like this is now R&B and soul or something like that, but yeah, it's real soulful, can get into your feels, can just send your mind into amazing places. Oh my gosh, I was really surprised by how much I liked this. And I'm going to run through this. We got Me and Your Mama, Have Some Love, Boogeyman, Zombies, Riot, Redbone, California, Terrified Baby Boy, The Night Me and Your Mama Met, and Stand Tall. I like Stand Tall a lot, but halfway through it gets all just not very good, and then it gets good again at the end. I like that, and you just, I feel it. Zombies, I'm down. I like that a lot. Riot, Wasn't Feeling California, I like a lot, but I don't. Like, it's such an odd song, but it's still really good. Terrified, Baby Boy was my jam. Baby Boy's my jam. No, I'm just so happy that Childish is finally back with something. I don't know if this is his last thing officially. Maybe he'll come out with more singles, more EPs, more songs, albums, whatever in the future. I don't know. Good album though. Overall, yeah, it's definitely not up there in my Childish albums. I would rank it a 7 out of 10, 6 out of 10, because going in it as a Childish Gambino fan, and I'm expecting, you know, his Childish instead of Donald Glover, then it makes me be like, oh, this is like a 6, a 5. But then when I'm like, okay, no, he's, you know, we knew it was gonna be soulful and R&B, but I'm also not a soulful R&B type guy, so yeah, I'll give it a 7 out of 10. Overall, it was good. I'm glad that he's finally back with something. I'm glad I have some new Childish to jam to in the car, and it's gonna be freaking fantastic. And until next time,
all I see is zombies walking all around us.
Hey yo, if y'all like what you just saw in that video, hit subscribe, give it a thumbs up. Even if you don't, I'm sure there's something here for you, like Venus de Milo. Who doesn't love a good female turtle with boobs? You know, that's always a good time. We got unboxings, we got fake swords, and we got real swords.